So here we've ahead of time installed the pyfiglet package by using, well, this command here, we're directly using the exe, using the full path. To use that fmexe, I forgot to mention before, we'll have to use, you have to go into that folder. So yeah, we're installing pyfiglet, it's been installed, and you can see here it's been installed in the default location. Now going into FMEform, there's a little program with a creator and Python caller, but before getting into that, just want to make sure, as Crystal previously mentioned as well, make sure your Python compatibility is set into that Python range. So if you're using we're using 3.12 here, 3.11 is totally fine. It doesn't matter if there's a major mismatch there, as long as it is in that range. So we're using a creator, going into the Python caller here, very similar to what Crystal has shown previously. We're importing pyfiglet, and then we're using its function to display the ASCII art in the banner font, and we'll print it to the translation log. So we'll run that. Once that's run, we'll scroll up here in our translation log, and you can see it's been printed, as you can see there. All right, we'll save that, and now we'll publish it to FMEflow. We've made a folder up there ahead of time, and then we'll keep the default name to Python packages or the workspace, and we'll just use the job submitter here. So we'll publish that. We'll check in our translation log if it was successful. The publish was successful, which it was. And we'll go to FMEflow and try to run the workspace there. So we select PyPackages, which we put our workspace in, and we use the job submitter. And then once we run this, it will fail at first, as you'll see, and that's because you have to import those packages that or the package or packages, depending on how many you've installed, into FMEflow, as it doesn't get published with your workspace. So as you can see, there's no module found, no module named pyfiglet. So to fix this, we'll go to resources and engine, plugins, Python, and then the Python interpreter that has been set. So Python 3.12. So we'll put our package that we've installed with pip inside this folder. That's been successful there. And then once we go back, and we can see that it has the py and pyc files. And then once we run this workspace again, you'll see that it's successful, and FMEflow tries its best to display that ASCII art. As you'll see here, there we go. And yeah, that's simply how that's a relatively simple example of how you install Python packages and put into Flow and run it in Form.